Yeah, so I definitely have a rant coming on. Like in 2026, as a digital marketer, I'm over it. I'm seriously over it. This idea that brands exist to tell the world what they should think of them. They get so romantic about who they are rather than who they serve. Your business, your company literally exists to serve the people that your product or service aims to solve a problem, or you exist to make someone feel good about themselves, or like whatever it is, it falls under the umbrella of serving. That sounds so obvious until you start wanting to do some digital PR strategies that don't necessarily quote unquote align with the brand values. The brand values that you need to align with is, do we solve these problems? Do we elevate ourselves above our competitors in how much value we deliver to the market? Do we get people wanting to talk about us, measured by links? Do we get people looking for us regularly, measured by branded traffic? Do these things happen consistently and repeatedly? Then therefore we're a trusted brand. We do so much retrospection sometimes to the point when brands start doing that sort of inner, is it retrospection the word I'm looking for? When you start to gaze up into the stars and you start to become, a Greek philosopher, and you just, of what you are and who you think your brand is, you're just more in love with yourself. And guess what? There's not many companies who have their own credit cards to pay for their own products or services. They rely on the people that they serve. Therefore, the moment that becomes more important than the people you serve, you've lost. And it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, that you will go out of business. If you last longer or you exist longer, then either you've got more money in the bank, or you are very well established and your competitors just suck and they're just not doing it. But the moment that you are in ultra competitive industries, not obsessed with the value that you bring, and that gets measured in different ways. That gets measured by how much content you're putting out into the market. That gets measured by who's talking about you, why they're talking about you. I think I've lost for words once in my life. See, Mum, I can be speechless. But it's just a simple concept. It's the moment that brands start to do that, start obsessing with who they are only, and not obsessing about the value that they bring, telling you that they serve this market, but really they just won't do what it takes to serve that market, then that's red flags. When you start to become when the CEO becomes a philosopher rather than a chief executive officer, then there's red flags. You're not Aristotle, bro. Like, you exist to serve. If you want to become a philosopher, then become a philosopher. But when you run a company and you want SEOs and you want digital professionals to help you generate high search engine rankings, to get people excited about your brand, to get people talking about your brand, to get people thinking about, wow, this is a company that puts customers first, and this is how they do that through these mediums, and being obsessed with, oh, that's how much value you're getting from XYZ. Let us show you, boy. You've come to a party that doesn't turn off at 11 o'clock at night. Doesn't shut off. The whole thing that I'm doing with Adriana at thalos.com.au, more than anything, is to show that how much value I want to bring to my end client. That's it. That's my strategy. That's my PR. That if I build this business with Adriana, fine, that's fantastic. And I hope that happens. But initially, and why I even started doing it initially, was I want to show that I'm going to deliver more value, more care, more love than any of my competitors. And if I don't, then why do I even deserve to exist if that's not even my goal? Like, what is the point? What we're doing here, man? What we're doing here? And so I'm getting cranky in my old age and less patient with those brands that have told me for the last 30 years, it's okay, Andrew, pipe it down. This is how we want to do the marketing, and this is how we want to brand ourselves. It's all about ourselves. Like, do you know those people in your life where all they do is talk about themselves? They're not interested at the family barbecue about talking to anyone about what's going on in their life. They're just so self-obsessed with who they are and why everyone should love them because they're just so awesome. Do you know how cool they are at a party? The people that can't hold a conversation, the people that are just so self-absorbed to the point of just complete and total narcissism, they're the fun people to hang out with, aren't they? You've got philosophy and you've got marketing. There's branding, which anyone knows I'm a big fan of, but if that brand does not exist to serve and to utterly serve and to do everything that aims at serving, then you've lost me, man. Then I can't help you because I'm not interested in talking in your own little echo chamber about how amazing you are. And that for some reason you are owed some right to think that you should be positioned this place for this keyword when you're not willing to break through the endless noise of marketing narcissism. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And people are just obsessed with who they are. I guarantee you will think of me next time you're at a party and you've got that person. It could be a family barbecue. It could be a work event. It could be, I don't care. You just could be around people. And then you've always got that one person that just talks about themselves the whole time. Just listen. Is this someone that you really want to spend time with? Is this someone that you want to hang out with? Because if the answer is no, what do you think that's going to happen on a much more larger corporate scale? Have a great day. Peace out.